If you want to thrive in any business, but especially real estate, you're going to really have to learn how to market yourself 24/7, 365. No one else is going to do it for you. We're in an era right now where through these free platforms, so much of the world's attention is funneled in that you have an unprecedented opportunity and unlimited vertical scalability of what you can do. Let's just look at the numbers. This is the raw facts. From about 2013, when I first started publishing stuff online, till about 2018. In that time, that's 5 years, I amassed over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, 50, 60,000 on Instagram, 30, 40,000 followers plus 5,000 friends on Facebook. Through that time, I built up my real estate business. Later after that, I started building my real estate team. I started a coaching program in 2018. I've been coaching salespeople, entrepreneurs, and real estate agents for 7 years now. By 2020, before all the deplatforming and censorship, I hit 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, 60, 70,000 on Instagram, and then 50,000 on my page on Facebook or more. I can't even remember, right? Before all of that was taken away from me. From that, millions of dollars were made total, right? Because the peak I ever made when you added all my streams of income was about 1.6. That's where I peaked at before all that came crashing down and I kind of had to restart, right? That's incredible. I built that all for free. But see, I market myself 24/7. What do I tell you on every video? Like, subscribe, click the first link, get that sales quiz, get on my email list, get that free gift, join my coaching program. I've coached thousands of students. Get on my real estate team. I have an investment side, a development division where I'm working with the developer and bringing that to the team. I have the traditional real estate side. We're in 8 states. I just relaunched Team BC. We're already in 8 states again. I'm telling you, get on my team, get on my coaching. I'm selling myself 24/7, 365. Now, the reason I'm telling you that is for this. Well, Bryan, what if I annoy people and all the other stuff? Those aren't your customers. I'm not doing this to be liked by the world. I give a tremendous amount of value. I know whether people like that or not, that's on them. With that said, though, I'm here to grow my brand and my business. If it wasn't for business, like growing my businesses and my brand, I don't even know if I would have social media, because of the negatives that I see from it. But hey, it's here. It's not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to build my brand. I made a YouTube channel from scratch and within a couple months monetized. How many people do you know that can do that? All right. Again, restarted the Team VC 2.0, boom, investment division now with 3 people onboarded. We're in 8 states again on the regular traditional real estate side. We're rocking and rolling. I think I'm going to sign up 3 more people to my coaching program this week, distinguished agent, and then 1 more is going to upgrade to lifetime, all within about a week. I'm making great money in revenue share. I have 300 people in my network at Real. I added about another 100 over this last year. I'm marketing myself 24/7, Real Brokerage, Team VC. That's what you need to do. You need to become your mouthpiece and your marketer 24/7, 365. Why? Why wouldn't you? It's free. So because of this fear that you have of being behind the camera or that you might annoy people or this and that, you're going to stop yourself from pursuing your career and growing it when you have these free platforms and all these tools available to you? What a shame. What for? You see, but the people who win are the people who, I'm not saying be loud and obnoxious, right? I know my personality is out there. I cuss, I have flashy suits, and it rubs some people the wrong way. Totally cool. Same thing with me being more raw and real and talking to you in my car and not really editing. And like, I'm definitely different for sure compared to most people, not just in the way that I express myself, but also how I do my content and I do these stories. But I understand what I bring to the table too. And at the same time, I know it's not on anyone else except for myself. And if I want a piece of that pie, which I know every single one of you wants that's watching these videos, you're gonna have to be your biggest fan and your biggest critic and your biggest mouthpiece and PR person. You have to. And you have to squash all that stuff. I have no problem saying right here on camera, and I'll back it up. If you're coming to me for sales or real estate, I believe I'm the #1 trainer to help you. If you want to join my team, I believe we're the #1 team. Not in production, but in the ability to mold somebody and help them grow. And I stand by what I say and I believe in it, and there's a conviction behind it. Put me on stage. I will wipe other people just out with my speaking skills and my ability to communicate if I really want to deliver a message. I stand behind my brand and what I do 100%. That's why I will never stop. And that's why many of you continue to come back and again, join my coaching, join my team and all that fun stuff. And I'm going to keep promoting it 24/7, 365. And then when the camera's off, still continue to work my ass off. And I'm never going to stop. You know how I know I'm getting views again? Because the trolls are coming back. I welcome them with open arms. They used to piss me off. Now I love them. Thank you. Just like the other day, I got a comment, right? Oh, and this is what you guys are afraid of. Oh, you look 50, you're old, you're a douchebag. Cool. Probably having a bad day and has his own issues. I don't care. Please keep it coming. You know why? That's engagement. I'm cool with it. And I know the position that I'm in as a man and where I'm at mentally. If I can get comments like that and I don't even think about them and I just laugh at this point, they are water under the bridge. I'm telling you, understand what I'm saying here. If you get this, you will be unstoppable because you won't be embarrassed. You'll develop your skill set because you know, I need to be bold and I need to be out there, and the frequency of it. Look at this channel and my Instagram and social media. I am saturating the internet with content, getting my name back out there, and I'm not going to stop. And I have the value to give and the creativity and the motivation and the drive today, the same as, when I was in my late 20s starting this journey. I'm just as fired up now. I've kept that fire and it's never going to go away, and we're going to go above and beyond what we achieved before. I'm coming for that gold plaque with this channel. We already got the other one. Right? It's at home. Otherwise, I'd show you right here. We already hit 100K. Now it's time to hit 1 million. Now, see, I believe and I know it's going to happen. And everything, especially for those of you who have been following me for years, everything I said I was going to do, I did. But you got to be out there. Put your face on the business card. Put yourself out there. Post on Facebook. Post on Instagram. Post on TikTok. TikTok's one that I really need to start pushing more. I'm inconsistent with TikTok. That's a problem. But once I get my full-time videographer again, probably the beginning of 2026, it's on like Donkey Kong. And I'm telling you, when I start running ads, be careful. I'm going to be in everybody's face. But I know what I provide is good because this is the key. The reason that I can pierce through all this stuff and continue to grow is what I do is legitimate, honest, transparent, and genuine and real. And that's always going to win. And if you truly have that and you're watching me, then you have an obligation and a duty to push it out in a world of fake, fluff, and BS. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. And pay attention, for those of you who have been around for years, everybody who's badmouthed me, where are they at now? I don't know anybody who's badmouthed me who's had long-term success. I really don't. They've all been exposed. They're all gone. Some of them got caught up in legal scandals. I've seen it. The people who were really against me, if you remember. I had everything taken away from me unfairly, and I'm rebuilding it with a smile on my face, no complaints, and we're off to the races. And it has not been easy at all, as I knew it wouldn't be. But guess what? I'm more than equipped to handle this battle and all the soldiers that come with me that join, Distinguished Agent, Team BC, and all the other stuff that I do. We are a force to be reckoned with, led by the person who is at the front lines. I'm like Leonidas. I'm not sitting back in my throne telling people what to do. I'm on the front lines fighting every single day. And I will never expect of somebody else more than I'm giving myself. But you see, this is the energy that you need. How could you not go after what you want? What makes me sad is sometimes I know I have more energy and drive and push than many of you who right now have your back against the wall and maybe you don't have two pennies to rub together. How am I more fired up than you? That's the one advantage that you should have over me is the new rookie hungry energy. And I exude that, and I'm always going to have that. Probably one of the many reasons that people think I'm a lot younger than I am. I usually get late 20s, early 30s, and I'm 40 plus now. But I take care of myself, right? I'm disciplined. You guys saw the morning routine, real if you haven't. Super simple. Inversion, walking, reading, basic stuff. I don't drink. I don't smoke. 80-90% of the time I'm in bed by 10:30 p.m. most nights. I take care of myself and I prioritize getting ish done. That way I can be productive and keep the creative juices flowing and put this stuff out. But you got to market yourself 24/7, 365 and be excited about it. Now, if you're not, then you don't believe what you do. Maybe you don't want this career. You don't believe in your brand, or maybe you really have nothing to offer the marketplace, and that's fine. But create that. Make that product or service or whatever it is. As a salesperson, I know I can bring a shit ton of value to the marketplace. As a real estate team leader, I know I can. As a coach, again, I've coached thousands of students worldwide, which I know makes me unique. How many people do you know who coach in sales and real estate who have international and national students? Again, I've coached thousands over the years. I stand by what I do. Now, if you don't have that value yet, go earn it and create it like I did. I blew up online because I showed the world my hard work. That's it. Then I started teaching years later. I didn't even start the coaching and courses until people started begging me for it, really. Then I found out that I enjoyed it, and of course the money was good too, so why not? Best of both worlds. I get to help people and make money and grow my businesses. At the peak, 7 streams of income. Remember, 1.6 million was my top before, deplatforming and having to leave my old company and all that crap. Who knows where I'd be now? But guess what? We're going to hit that again and surpass it. But I market myself 24/7, 365. Now, I want to hear from you if you're still here in the comment section. What's stopping you from being as loud and as out there as me? Again, if you don't have the value or anything to give, that's one thing. But you got to have something to give the marketplace, my friends. If it's not your expertise, document your journey. Well, Bryan, I'm starting from zero. Cool. Do what I did in the beginning. Day in the life, hard work, young entrepreneur, new real estate agent, new salesperson, whatever it is. Find what that is for you and share it with the world. You don't have to sell anything like I do. I didn't sell for a while. Now I do, and now I recruit, I sell, I do all that stuff, I coach. You don't have to do that yet. If you want to do it later, cool, but build first. Make an empire, then the people will come. Anytime I do a pop-up team training for people, I can give them the most basic stuff that I know, and they're just blown away, which is why I tell them, get your team on my coaching program, which is something I do. A lot of brokerages and team leaders have signed up in my coaching to coach all their salespeople and students, which again, if you're watching or you want to recommend this to somebody, send them this video, right? I can think of Teresa, who's on track for about over $500,000 this year in commission. She's going to be a lifetime member soon on my program. She joined and is a part of my coaching program, and she has all her agents on my calls and all that stuff. That's a service that I offer to people, and it's well worth it. But see, I built up a business and I have the capability to do that and deliver over and over and over. Otherwise, who would get on my stuff? Nobody would follow me. Nobody would take my advice. And that's the reason that I'm still here and growing, is people say, man, I'm going to put what this dude said to the test. And it works. Use this technique, door knocking, do this cold calling, even the free shit. A lot of people that have joined my team or whatever said, man, I didn't believe you at first, and I started doing what you said, and everything you said that was going to happen happened, and then every technique you gave me worked. Exactly. Because everything I've done has come from experience and results. That's the difference. I will continue to market myself 24/7, 365, and hopefully this video fired you up to do the same, because that's what it's about. No one's going to force you, push you, or help you go harder. Sure, you can create an environment and have people like me in your corner. However, you ultimately need to get up every day, promote your business, work in it, and be a 24/7, 365 marketing piece for you, your brand, or whatever it is that you represent, because no one else is going to do it harder than you. And then when you really are rolling in the dough, then you hire a PR firm to do it for you, right? But in this day and age, you don't even need one anymore because of these platforms, all right? So market yourself 24/7, 365. Stop playing it safe. Stop being scared. Anything I can do for you, let me know. If you're interested in Team VC, contact me. Set up a strategy call to check out the coaching, or if you have questions, I'm here to help. But if you want to come to me for coaching or help, be serious. Don't waste my time or yours. Be committed. I don't want to hear, I don't have time or I don't have the money. Then don't even set up the call or check out my stuff. You come when you're ready to be great and be the best. Then I most definitely will help you, cheer you on, and turn you into a beast. All right? We'll see you on the next one. Peace.